This here is like just wow. Just wow. Watch this.
It all started with a traffic stop for speeding, but it quickly escalated into a very dangerous situation. In the end, a 14-year-old was charged with attacking a state trooper. His mother is facing felonies, and now there are questions about why one officer fired at a minivan full of children. Alex Goldsmith of our Albuquerque affiliate KRQE shows us this newly released dashcam video.
You're doing 71 back there and a 55, okay?
Oriana Farrell and a state police officer are arguing over a ticket just south of Taos.
I'll be right back. Go ahead and turn the vehicle off for me.
But as the cop walks off, Farrell does the opposite, pulling away instead. So he pulls her over again. The officer isn't too happy.
Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle right now.
You can see the officer try to pull Farrell out while the 5 kids inside scream. Her 14-year-old son gets out, but thinks again when the officer pulls his taser. The struggle continues.
You're already facing evading charges right now. You ran away from me, okay?
I didn't run away. You see my children. I'm not trying to do anything wrong. I'm just trying to take them to the real world.
Finally, Farrell agrees to get out and talk, but the conversation doesn't last long.
Turn around and face your vehicle. Man, listen to me.
Farrell and the cop struggle as she tries to get back into the van. While that happens, the 14-year-old gets out again, and this time he rushes the officer, trying to defend his mom. After a short tussle, the boy runs back into the minivan. The officer tries to get him out while backup arrives.
Open the door! Open the door!
Farrell starts to drive off while another officer fires at the minivan full of kids as young as 6. Farrell then takes them on a 4-minute high-speed chase into Taos, cutting into wrong-way traffic before eventually pulling over and giving up in front of a hotel. Her 14-year-old son is arrested, and so is she.
That was Alex Goldsmith reporting from our Albuquerque affiliate KRQE.
There's just so many things wrong with this. From the mother's actions to the son's actions to the cop's actions. It really is. This whole thing is messed up. I guess that's what kind of world we live in now, right? I mean, this is just wow. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Not in today's society. I mean, I see wrong on both sides of this. Both sides of this, the whole story. This is just totally messed up, okay? Cop pulls him over. Okay? Ask her to shut off the engine. He's going to get her a ticket, what have you. If she'd have shut off the engine and sat there, she probably would have received a speeding ticket so the state could make some money off her ass. And she'd have got on her way. But instead, she drives away. First no, okay? Her wrong, not the cop's wrong at this point. This point is her wrong, okay? So she drives away, eluding. So he stops her again. Now she proceeds to argue with him and fight him about her driving away and say she wasn't eluding him when she knows full well she was. The son gets out and goes around in defense of his mother, who's already in the wrong. Okay? Clearly, she's already in the wrong. Okay? The son attacks the cop, clearly making another wrong. Okay? And then another cop opens fire on the van as they drive away for a second time. So, add injury to injury, huh? And the cop who fires at the van had no right to fire his gun, okay? There just was no reason to fire the gun, not whatsoever. Okay, there is no justification for that cop firing his gun. So this whole story is full of wrongs. Wrongs from the mother's doings to the son's doings to the cop's doings. Just unbelievable. But at the same time, it's not unbelievable now, is it? Because this is the society we live in nowadays, isn't it? A society full of people that just have no brains. No brains whatsoever. I mean, they may have brains in their heads, but they're obviously still in their package and unhooked. Or they're just turned off. They don't work. Too much fluoride, too many chemtrails, too much GMOs in your food, what have you. Too much TV, The list goes on and on and on. But this case is a prime example of stupidity from both sides. I can't say the cops are in the right, or the mother's in the right, or the son's in the right. Not at all. I can say at the very beginning, in the outset of this, the cop was clearly in the right. Okay, he's pulled her over for speeding. He's going to give her a ticket, a citation. And that could have ended right there and then with the citation, ticket, what have you. If she didn't want to pay the ticket, she could take it into court and fought it, right? But to drive away, she clearly eluded the police. Okay? Would she think the cop wasn't going to chase her? What, because she was a she could drive away, and the cop, because he was a he, would just let it happen? I don't know what was going through her head at the time. I don't know if it was because of a gender issue or because he was white and she was black. I don't know. I have no idea, okay? I mean, we have so much division in this world already between the whites and the blacks and the Mexicans and the blacks and the whites and the Mexicans and the Asians and the Muslims and the blah, the on and the on and the on and the on. As we're all divided, okay? Divide and conquer is working great. Okay, and then the genders. We have the division amongst the genders too. Because we live in a world where we've placed one gender way up high on a pedestal over the top of the other gender. Like the bumbling idiots we are, right? Right. Okay, but I just can't tell you what's going on here in this mother's head at all. I can't even begin to tell you what she's thinking, but it was so clear that if she would have just shut off her engine and sat put for a little bit, he would have given her a citation and asked her to slow down, and they would have been on their way. But she chose that she could drive away and expected no consequences for it. She actually expected or act surprised because he chased after her and pulled her over again. I mean, you could tell that that's the way she was acting, all surprised about it. Why? Why would she be surprised about that? Would that be because of her gender? She thought that she had that right? Or would it be because she's just suffering complete brain death? Or would it be because of his skin color? I just don't know. Could be skin color, it could be gender, it could be she's just completely brain dead. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I honestly can't say. But I can honestly say that she brought this onto herself. And then we have the backup cop, and then another backup cop. And the other backup cop, the third one on the scene, opens fire on the van. Hold on. Pulls his gun out and opens fire on the van as she drives away again. Again, okay? He don't have a right to be firing on her, and she don't have a right to be driving away. You know, such a simple situation. She should have sat put, as the cop said, took the citation. She didn't want to pay it, went to court and fought it. But rather than do that, she decided she could drive away. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And the son, you know, going in defense of his mother. Okay, it's his mother. I can understand this. But at the same token, 14 years old, he clearly knew his mother was in the wrong. He clearly knew that his mother was in the wrong. But yet he's sticking up for the wrong. And then you would wonder why he'd be in jail too. Of course he is. He was just as stupid as his mother. What can I say? And then the cop that opened fire on him. Wow, really? Really? So you're going to pull a gun and shoot at a van full of kids? Brain death. I'm telling you. Our society is suffering major brain death. Everywhere I turn my head. If it's not in stories like this, it's right here on the internet. It's all around you. It's everywhere I look. Brain death. People that don't use any lick of common sense. And you know, when you got people up here that want to say, I don't use common sense. But the people who say I don't use common sense obviously don't use any themselves. They don't recognize common sense, so they want to say I'm not using it when they don't even know what it is themselves. Okay? And I hate to be that way, but it's so true. It's so in your face. You know, so from the recent events to what's going on right here. I just don't get it. Okay? This is beyond me, okay? I just don't get it anymore. I can only say this. We're done, people. It's over with. This country's gone. Fried. When troops are marching your streets and all kinds of bad stuff's happened and lots of people are dying. I honestly can't feel sorry for this. How? How can I feel sorry for a society full of complete bumbling idiots that's all about themselves? Don't care about anybody else. That's all about themselves. Okay? And completely brain dead. Okay? That has no inklings of what they're doing. You know? And then you get people up here on the internet, you know, that want to go around and troll other people who are doing nothing to them and call names and make fun of them and cause trouble and smirk and laugh under their breath because they think for some reason that makes them something special or big. I don't get it. Or it's because it's negative attention they're receiving. I mean, the only attention they actually deserve is a mental hospital, a padded room, a padded cell, a straitjacket, because they're brain dead. They're complete brain dead. You know, just like this news report you just seen here. Brain death all the way. You're witnessing brain death right in your face. Okay, and with this type of mentality that we're seeing going on, there's no hope for this world. No hope at all. Not for the, you know, there's just no hope. Self-destruction, people. That's what we're seeing. We're seeing self-destruction. Now you know what self-destruction looks like. How do I feel sorry for millions of people that die when this is the mentality? This is why nobody can get people to rise up against the tyranny within the government. Everybody's too brain dead and too divided. Too far gone. They've won. The United States is no more. That's the way I see it.